$9.50. Perfect.
That's good.
Yeah. So I mean, it's good. You know,
I
we're
just happened to find you. I have the East Lake.
all food to go. Yeah.
Yesterday I was like killing time. And I was like, fresh donuts.
Yeah. You're like sounds
What
familiar.
is that? And I'm like clicking on the map thing. And I'm like,
Yeah, that's us. Hi, my name is Benjamin Kim. I'm 23 years old, and my parents own a Cambodian donut shop. So I was born and raised in San Diego, California. San Diego is a melting pot of different cultures, from Hispanics and Filipinos, but there weren't that many Southeast Asians in San Diego. Being that one only Asian kid or one of few Asian kids in the school or in your class, you definitely get made fun of. But I don't think I had it as bad as many people, maybe because I would give them donuts, so they would be my friends. I would say like the only thing like truly Cambodian about me that like I knew for sure was that, you know, we had a donut shop and my parents came from Cambodia. My dad was a refugee in the Thai camps, so he escaped to Khmer Rouge. From there, he managed to go to Virginia, and then from there, he hitched a ride with some friends and he made his way to California. And that's where he learned how to make donuts. I feel like my dad will never really fully heal from all the trauma that he suffered, but he's slowly healing. I mean, he's told me more about what he's experienced. I think making donuts, being busy helps him like not think about it.
happy birthday to you.
So my mom came to America when she was a teenager, so high schooler. So she had a very different experience than my dad's. So my grandpa actually opened up a donut store in LA. My grandpa got wealthy enough to sponsor the entire family thanks to the donut shop. My mom always looked up to, you know, grandpa. So, you know, she thought it would be a good idea to open up her own donut shop. She found a place, but problem was she didn't have a baker. That's where my dad comes in. So my dad learned how to make donuts in Oakland, and his sister said that there's a Cambodian girl with a donut shop with no baker. I want you to meet her. My mom has a donut shop, my dad's a baker. You put two and two together and you have this donut love story. So my relationship with my mom it's a bit rocky. She'd be really strict on me and my brothers. She would force us to work at the donut shop. If there's one thing I admire about my mom, it's that she's a hard worker. She wakes up at 3:30 in the morning every day, no days off, and it's just something that I strive to be. I don't really get to see my dad too much because, you know, since he's the baker, he wakes up at 10, bakes till 7 in the morning, sleeps, wakes up at 5 p.m., you know, rinse, repeat. So I have a certain time window to see my dad, and growing up, I didn't really understand, like, oh, why does my dad have to bake these donuts, and like, why can't he spend time with me? And it's just because, you know, he's got to get food on the table and, you know, provide for the family. And without him, the donut shop, you know, there's no donuts. Now, since I'm helping donut shop so much, I see my dad a lot, and you know, when he's baking, we chatted up, got to learn about his past girlfriends and how he came to the Americas, and yeah, I mean, I feel like we're a lot closer. Growing up, you know, it'd just be me and my brother would be a tag team duo. I would do the cash and he would serve the donuts, or we would switch roles. That would be our routine for up until we were like in middle school. And then when it became high school, we started working the donut shop by ourselves. The donut shop is a second home, so I would be constantly doing homework, playing on my DS, just keeping myself busy while there's no customers.
What was the reaction you got from customers when they walked in and they saw a little Asian kid working?
They thought, wow, you're so young to be cleaning the tables here. Like, how much they pay you? I look at my mom and be like, I don't know, $1? I don't even know, because I didn't get paid, right? So I don't even know I don't know how to answer that question. I didn't want to say no though. Nowadays, I'm not too upset when I'm working at the donut shop. Back then, you know, as a kid, it's like, oh, I want to hang out with my friends. So when my mom tells me, oh, you need to work on Friday, I'm like, oh, okay, that's fine. I'm not really too mad about it because I know, you know, they work really hard and it's time for them to rest. When COVID first hit, our store was hit pretty hard because most of our customers came from, you know, workers grabbing a quick coffee and donut. And my mom was definitely like stressing out a little bit. I could see her like, you know, trying to like save a little bit money, cutting costs a little bit. And I became a little concerned. We're getting like very few people where it was like 1 hour and like one customer, you know. I needed to make a change, so I decided to post on a Facebook group called East Lake Food to Go, and it kind of blew up. It got over 1,000 likes, a bunch of shares, and it was just me like kind of asking for help, asking people, hey, the donut shop's been really slow. I think the day I posted it, we sold out instantly, and then the next day we opened, there was lines of people already ready to like support us, and we sold out. My dad had to come in and make donuts like 3 times, so he would make donuts, sleep, make donuts, sleep. So he would just, my dad became really busy. It was just, honestly, I have like no words for how like much it meant to me, my parents. So the next day, we're still getting a lot of customers, but what really, really made the donut shop blow up was me getting on the news.
A family-run donut shop was faced with closing forever because of this pandemic. Their regular customers had been staying home, not spending money. But as our tennis reporter Leah Pizzetti shows us, she explains how one small action has created a big impact that could save their business.
For almost 30 years,
This is like my second home.
this family business has served a sweet treat to the South Bay.
It really surprised us. It really surprised my mom about the power of social media. You know, she uses Facebook, but she didn't know you could use Facebook to, you know, really come together as a community like that. This donut shop means everything to my parents. It keeps our water running, it feeds the family, it gives my mom and dad a job. It literally provides everything we need. My parents haven't taken a vacation in like, I would say like, ever since they opened the donut shop. So more than 30 years, I think they need to travel. I want them to relax. I want them to just enjoy life. You know, they worked hard enough. I think it's time. There's a lot of big chains like Dunkin' Donuts, Krispy Kreme that, you know, mom and pop donut shops can't compete with. But what mom and pop donut shops do have is a lot of love, a lot of heart. But over time, it's just a battle of endurance. And I see my parents work so hard, and I think I'm just tired of making donuts. So I hope to either open up a boba shop or some kind of other food-related business because I really like the food industry. I've been in it for all my life essentially, and I think, you know, who doesn't love to eat? After my parents retire, which would be, I would say, another 10 years, either one of my brothers takes care of it or it, you know, it's the end of the era. But I think for, you know, whoever else takes over this donut shop, whether it be a donut shop or a cafe, I think that this place is magical. It's gonna be someone else's American dream. It's gonna help provide for another family.
ដំបងខ្ញុំពងយូរហើយ